Okay, so a quick guide to packing for cycle touring. The thing about cycle touring, as I'm sure you'll know, because you've probably all done it or done some of it or thought about it, is that it's different for every journey. It's not like the right way to cycle tour and to pack for cycle touring. It's all specific to what you want, what your bike's like, so on and so forth. So my journey this time is a 10-day journey, Wales in April. So it's pretty cold, so I've got to take more stuff than I'd normally take going in the summertime, as I have previously. Okay, I'm going to show you just briefly. It's all of this stuff. And that looks like quite a lot, perhaps. I'm going to go through it very, very quickly. So I'm going to go round in a circle. Here we go. Shoes. These are the shoes I'm taking. Tried to make them more waterproof because they lost their waterproofness. There, of course, is a pannier. It's pretty lightweight, but I got given them. This is how to cycle tour camp cheaply, I have to say, because you can do all of these things much more expensively. Here's a couple of covers which I got given which are very useful for the rucksacks. Obviously, a good pump makes a difference. A lock, inner tube, one inner tube. I normally take one inner tube. Obviously, loads of bicycle repair kit. Well, you know, the rubbery bits. A really lightweight hat. For me, all about cycle touring is about lightweightness. Keys, I'm actually going to take up a couple of keys simply because I don't want that many. Wallet, I've reduced down my wallet to as thin as possible. There's my train ticket, and this is my map. I've just ripped out the pages of the aid set that I wanted, so I haven't got the whole thing. And I put it in plastic bags rather than last time I used one of the official kind of map holders, and I just found it too heavy. I've actually got 2 pairs of sunglasses because I find sunglasses really, really useful. And if I lose one, I don't want to go around trying to find another one. And they're very lightweight anyway. Got a pen, one pen for writing things down, and I've wrapped around some of the waterproof foil stuff, which is really good, gaffer tape. These are the only tools I take. It was an Allen key and a little thing like that. Plastic things for opening the tyre. These plasters normally go in there, so just a few plasters. A couple of these I find really useful, so closed peg for holding stuff and something else for holding stuff closed. Some glue, of course. This I might not even take because I really just want the basics, and I've done this many times where I realised you really don't need most of the things. This I find quite useful because you can change the handle, and it's also a really lightweight handle as well. For me, everything's about lightweight here. So this is a mini radio, really lightweight. That's a back light, lightweight. I've just bought this. It's a very lightweight front light. A watch, I like to use the watch because I don't use my mobile phone. I don't want to have to charge it and stuff. There's the Walkman, which I listen to, is MP3 I mean. Sorry, Walkman ages me, doesn't it? Here's some cable ties, always super useful just to have, very lightweight. Battery for a small camera, which I hope is going to come back very soon. Here's what I could take in terms of knife, fork and spoon. So it's plastic, metal spoon, sharpish metal knife, but very lightweight again with a handle. It's a little box which has got some extra matches in, and will also have my camera films in. Toothpaste, toothbrush. Toothpaste I've actually reduced down so that there's less of it. Actually, that's how much I'm doing it. So toilet paper, a tiny bit in a plastic bag, and a tiny bit of kind of like hand cream Vaseline thing, which can work really well if you've got rubbing and stuff. This is the only bowl I'm taking because I really don't need that much to cook in. There's the camping stove thing which I use, and there's the gas. Actually, I don't use it that often. This is the thing I do use a lot of, this flask. I fill that up, go to places, ask for hot water. This I use as just an extra water bottle normally. And here's my one bowl. That one bowl also doubles up as the lid to the camping stove there. So now we'll go through the actual camping stuff. Here's some hold, they're really useful. I've gone out and found some really small and thin ones. Here's the poles and pegs for the tent, which is a one-man tent. This is a new thing which, although it's not really new, it's just really lightweight. I found in a charity shop for £1. This is my Gellert Solo. These are the things which you've actually got to spend the money on. Is a good tent. and a good sleeping bag. And I'm having to take my big sleeping bag, my warm one, because it's April. I'm a bit unsure about what the weather's going to be like. I'm much more used to travelling in the hotter weather in the summer. These are quite useful. They're really, they reflect the heat, and they're very, very lightweight again. So I'm just going to take these two, which I found somewhere in a back cupboard. This is, I found really useful. I found it at the side of the road in the last camping thing, and it's the under carpet, and it's really lightweight, it's really foldable, it's really warm to sleep on. I really recommend it, actually. So a mixture of ground mat stuff, which makes a real difference in terms of getting a good night's sleep. Here we go with my clothes. So that's one pair of socks to wear at night, two pairs of socks, just ankle socks to wear, three pairs actually to wear cycling, and they just need the ankle ones. Here's something I don't normally take, but small, very thin leather gloves, which are going to make the difference just because it's cold. A scarf again, because it's cold. I wear these are my second shoes, basically, flip-flops. Really lightweight trousers, if I do want some trousers in the evening, so only one extra pair do I need. Now here's the stuff which I might be overdoing. I've got a really lightweight windproofer thing, which I wear quite a lot, and a second one of those I've brought simply because I've got it. Again, all of these are from charity shops. So this was £5, that was £3. This is a Gore-Tex jacket, which is my main waterproof. That was only £6.50 in a charity shop. This also is a new buy simply for this trip. It's one of these sleeveless puffer things. Super lightweight again, packs up small, and only cost me £3. Now we're on to, oh, there's a bit more clothing. So this is my running, what are they called, tights, and I wear them all the time cycling. This is long sleeve but very thin top. This is merino wool. If you don't know about merino wool, find out about it. It's fantastic stuff. This is a merino wool t-shirt. This is a new thing which I'm taking, which is merino wool, what's called base layer pants, which I'm going to wear only in the tent because I think it could be that my sleeping bag may not be warm enough. It's going to be down to 2 degrees apparently. 3 pairs of pants. Another merino top. This is the main one which I'm going to be wearing at night. Again, super lightweight but super warm, especially when you wear them in conjunction with the other two merino, super warm. Here's an extra t-shirt I'm bringing simply because I bought it for £1 in a charity shop, and it's white, and I'm going to write on the back a few things about the charity that I'm riding for, and generally show people that I'm riding for a charity. Here's cycling shorts. Here's the main top that I'll wear. It's got one of these pockets at the back, so it's a cycling thing, again charity shop thing, and that's really useful because then you can dip in. I actually leave my camera in there and a bit of food, and I just dip in the back. This is really useful when I get off and I go to supermarkets. I just take this bag. I wouldn't take a rucksack, it's too heavy, it's got extra stuff, but just one of these little sort of shoe bag things, really useful. Here's a really big tip. A pillowcase cover. So what I do at night, any clothes which I'm not wearing, I put them in the pillowcase cover. That becomes my pillow. Here's food. Food's obviously individual for everybody. I've just taken the basics essentially, which is some nuts. I've got some chewing gum, chocolate, and ginger, which is very useful. I just need boiling water, and then I've got a nice drink. Here's a whole bag of cereal. Now this is a bit of a weird one. It's because you can't really buy cereal in small bags, I haven't found, and I really like quality cereal, so there's loads of nuts, seeds, mixed stuff in there, not too much sugar, hardly any sugar at all. It's all natural sugars actually. A whole bag full of tea bags. So that's the essential. I buy all the other stuff. This is to wear around your neck, and it may look inconsequential, but if it's really sunny, it's super helpful to have something like that to wear around your neck to stop sunburn. So that is pretty much all there is, apart from a few plastic bags, which are very, very useful, very important for being able to make everything waterproof, because the water will get in, so I bind everything in waterproof plastic bags, and there it all is. It looks a lot, but hopefully very soon you'll see that on the bike it's not too bad at all.
I dream of you amid the flowers for a
So back from the trip, and everything was required except a few things. Here are the trousers I took, which I never used. So this is a pile of thing I never used. In the end I took a small towel, never used it. I bought actually probably 3 pairs of these, and probably about 2 I didn't wear because in the end they just got soaking. So probably need 1 only, maybe 2. Interestingly, I didn't use any of my tools, so didn't need any of them, or the inner tube, or any of the patches. I didn't get a single puncture. However, this lot, clearly, I would bring again. Also my pump I never used, but I would bring that again. Here is the, oh, I did use this. This shouldn't be here actually. I definitely did use that. A couple more things on this journey. I left behind these and they weren't missed at all. I think it might have been much more useful in the summer, but because it was colder they weren't needed. I did bring a hot water bottle at the last minute thinking I don't know whether I'm going to need it. It lasted 1 day and then I gave it away to a homeless person because it was too heavy. But what was really useful was one of these. It's from an aeroplane blanket and it's made of wool and it's pretty lightweight, and it went inside my sleeping bag and I found that extremely useful. A really good tip for keeping warm. What I thought was really clever was to put olive oil in a small thing and salt in a small thing. However, neither of them did I use, so not so clever. I bought this thermal emergency blanket in the end, which I never used, and I'm not sure I would actually take again. One thing I would take again, however, is some sun cream, because I got severely burnt and didn't have any of that. Anyway, apart from that, everything was useful, and a successful journey it was too.